All right, we are in section 8.1 where we are going to find angle measures in polygons. So there are two methods on being able to find um, the sum of all the interior angles of a particular polygon. And one of the things you can do first is try to determine the number of sides it has. So if we look at this particular polygon, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, establishing that it has 6 sides, we can then use this polygon interior angle theorem by saying, all right, well, n in this case is going to be 6, subtracted by 2, 6 minus 2 is 4, 2, 4 times it by 180, that's going to give us the sum of all the angles. We may not know what each individual angle is, but we'll know what the sum is just by the number of sides. All right, and then you could also use the number of triangles from a vertex. So if you look here, um, they established that this vertex right here will be the point on which we can create all the triangles. So then you just went to each side, so like from here to here, here to here, here to here, and then from that one vertex, it created 4 triangles. So 4 times it by 180, you guys are going to use the same product in order to get the sum. So it's all in how you want to determine how to figure this out. For the most part, people use this theorem to help you solve it. So in this example here, they want to find the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. So in order for us to find the sum, we have to figure out how many sides there are in fact in each example. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 sides, so I can say 8 minus 2 times it by 180. 8 minus 2 is 6, so it's going to be 6 times it by 180. 6 times it by 180 gives me 1080 degrees. Okay, going over here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 6 minus 2 times it by 180. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 times it by 180. It's just like the example we had up above. That's going to give us 720 degrees as a sum. Over here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing as up above. 6 minus 2 times by 180. So even though they're different shapes, they're still going to give me a sum of 720 degrees. So in these examples here, they want us to find an unknown. Okay, so 3 examples. They want us to find the unknown. Uh, how we determine what that unknown is going to be. First off, you're going to figure out how many sides a polygon has. In this particular one, it had 4. So we need to first find the sum. That's the first step. So once you do that, in this case, it's going to be 4 minus 2 times it by 180. 4 minus 2 is 2, so 2 times 180, which gives you 360. Once you've figured out what that is, then you can plug it back in and say, all right, I know that x plus 108 plus 121 plus 59 is going to equal 360 because that's how much the sum is going to be. So combining like terms, so 108 plus 121 plus 59, that's going to equal 288. So x plus 288 is equal to 360. So then we just take 360 subtracted by 288. X in this case is going to be 72 degrees. So X was the singular angle. They wanted you to find that unknown angle. That's how we find it. All right. This one here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 sides. So now we got 5 minus 2 times it by 180. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. So I got 540 as my sum. So what we have here is two unknowns, but with the markings, they're telling us whatever that is, they're the same. So I'm just gonna use like a variable like x to say, okay, so those are my two values for the degrees. So I can say it's like x plus 93 plus 156 plus 85 is going to equal 540. Combining like terms, I got two like terms here, so that's 2x plus, now I got 93 plus 156 plus 85. That gives me 334, and it's going to still equal 540. Now we can subtract 334 to both sides. Now I got 2x left on the left hand side. 540 minus 334 is 206. Then we divide everything by 2. X will then equal 103. And since they're both the same, 103 degrees, 103 degrees. Okay? All right. And then this final example here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7. So this is 7 minus 2 times it by 180. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 times 180 gives us 900. All right. And they didn't give us any measurements here, but they said that each marking, whatever the angle is going to be the same. So they're kind of equal angular. So this is x, this would be 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 x, and this would be x. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could say that 7x would equal 900. All right, divide everything by 7. X then equal, looks like you get a decimal, so it'd be like 128.57 degrees. Okay. Final thing we're going to look at is being able to use the Polygon exterior angles theorem. So if you look here, angles 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all exterior angles from a polygon. And it doesn't matter how many exterior angles are given from the number of sides, the result is always going to equal 360 degrees. Okay, so it says the sum of the measure of the exterior angles of a convex polygon, one angle at each vertex, is 360 degrees. So we look here, we're asked to solve for x. So in this first example, we have 4 exterior angles. We have x plus 2x plus 89 plus 67. The result of that is going to be 360. So I got two like terms here, x and 2x, which is going to give me 3x, plus 89 plus 67. That's going to be 156, and that'll equal 360. So subtracting 156 both sides, I got 3x equals 360 minus 156, and that's 204. Finally, divide everything by 3. X in this case is going to equal 68, and all they wanted you to do is solve for x. They didn't ask for all of the exterior angles, so x is 68. All right, so I go here. Again, doesn't matter how many sides there are, so I'm going to start over here. So I got x plus 85 plus 96 plus x plus 39 plus 32. That's going to equal 360. Okay, so I got two like terms for my variable, so that's going to give me 2x plus 85 plus 96 plus 39 plus 32, and that gives me 252, and that'll equal 360. So I'll subtract 252 to both sides. Now I got 2x equals 360 minus 252 is equal to 108. Divide everything by 2. X will equal 54. Okay? And that is being able to find angle measures in polygons. Hope this helps. Until next time.